sorry for the cleave. I needed a shirt that would, allow me to be able to show off all of my tattoos. So, what it is what it is. Today, I'm going to be talking about the different tattoos that I have, what inspired me to get them, and what my plans are, going forward. So let's just get right into this. The very first tattoo that I got is it's the drama mask, the one smiling, one sad, with my middle name in the middle. And I was not aware that that means laugh now, cry later. Had no idea. That was not why I got it. I got it because at the time I was 21. I was just kind of figuring out who I was, and I was okay with who I was. So for me, the drama masks were more either love me or hate me. You either accept me for who I am or you don't. Didn't really make me a world of difference either way. So that was what inspired that one. I just decided to get my middle name because I like it. I love my godmother who inspired my mom to give me the middle name Lynn. So yeah, that's basically all the story behind that one. The next tattoo that I got is a rose with the stem in the shape of a heart. I essentially got that one just because I wanted another tattoo, honestly, and I thought it was pretty. I am a bit of a hopeless romantic. I probably don't seem like it, but deep down at my very core, I am. And so that was basically what inspired me to get that one. It was just very romantic, very cute. And so I just decided to get that. Originally my plan was to keep all of my tattoos where they would be easily covered, which is why I got it on my right hip, because obviously that's not going to be visible to the viewing public very often. So that was why I got the rose tattoo. I think the next tattoo that I got was the butterfly tattoo. I actually had a friend that was going to go get her first tattoo and wanted me to go with her. Butterflies symbolize transformation, and again, I think that we're ever changing, ever growing, and so by that point, when I got that tattoo, I was still changing, still figuring out who I was, still figuring out who I wanted to be, and I thought the butterfly would be a good reminder to myself that life is constantly changing and constantly moving. And that we're supposed to always be growing. So that's essentially why I got the butterfly tattoo. Yeah. The next tattoo was the broken heart with a band-aid over it. A relationship did inspire this one. And essentially it has love endures all things on it, which is from 1 Corinthians. The reason why I got that tattoo is just a reminder to myself that actual real love will endure anything. Infatuation doesn't, lust doesn't. Actual real love endures anything that you put before it, and that was just a reminder to myself that we are never broken unless we allow ourselves to be, and that when I actually am truly in love, it'll be something that lasts. Because love endures everything, the good times, the bad times, all of those things. So that's just a reminder to myself to continue to look for that and don't settle for less than that. And that, I may crack, but I'm never completely broken. The next tattoos I got kind of in a succession, so they're kind of there together. But I actually got the Let It Be with the birds first. That was another, during the point that I got that, I was stressing about everything. And so Let It Be is just a reminder to myself that you just cannot control everything. As much as I would love to be able to do that, I simply cannot. And I forget that a lot, and I get myself very anxious, and I get myself very stressed. And Let It Be is just a reminder for myself that sometimes you just have to let stuff be how it is and work within those parameters. And then the arrow I got because I was looking for something, again, I'm planning on working on a sleeve. I'll get to that. I want the sleeve to be meaningful. So I was looking for something that I could get that would be meaningful to me. The arrow symbolized strife. So in order for an arrow to be effective, it has to be pulled back before it can go forward. So for me, this is a reminder that regardless of the stumbling blocks and obstacles that I seem to come into contact with on a daily basis, sometimes those are the things that you need to motivate you to go forward, and to go forward with precision, and to go forward with purpose. And to go forward with determination. So again, it serves more as a reminder to myself than it is for anybody else that, you know, any setbacks that I have are not necessarily the end of the world, and that maybe that's what I need in order for me to go forward. So that's why I got the arrow. I do plan to finish, I want to get this whole arm done eventually. I know that's going to take a little bit of time, but I want to get it, my next tattoo will probably be an owl in this general region, but I plan to get things that are meaningful, and then eventually I'll get filler to tie it all together so that it looks like a complete sleeve. But that's my plan. I was somebody who in high school said that I would never get a tattoo, and that, you know, people who got tattoos were stupid because it's something permanent. But again, life is about growth, and it's about change, and sometimes you can change your perspective. I did on tattoos. I now see them as art. It's a way of self-expression, and it's a way of visually reminding myself of the things that I have a tendency to kind of forget, because life has a tendency to make you do that. And so that's kind of what they serve to me. So yeah, that's the story of my tattoos. If you have any tattoos and you have like cool stories behind them, I would love to hear them. Leave them down below. Also, I am on Instagram at Natural Generation, which is my beauty channel's name. I'm on Snapchat under red_calamity. I have a podcast, Conversation Con Artist, on which I am Calamity Red. That can be found on iTunes and SoundCloud and a whole other bunch of places. All of the links to all of the ways in which you can keep up with me if you would like to are always down in the bottom bar below. That's it. So my next video, later loves. Bye.